Asthma in children is a serious problem in New York City. So, what's in the air that they're breathing that's making them so sick?
One New York University professor wanted some answers, so he sent the children to school with air monitors in their backpacks. He's sharing his story exclusively with CBS 2's Dr. David Marks.
When Aldoris Lopez has an asthma attack, she gets scared, but she worries more about her mom.
My mom's got nervous, and I don't like when my mom's nervous.
For those who don't know what asthma feels like, Aldoris describes it as if someone were holding her mouth and nose closed at the same time.
It feels like if somebody's not letting you breathe.
For Alex Perez, it feels like a heart attack, and he's only 10.
And try to inhale, but then it won't let me.
Alex and Aldoris both attend PS 152 in the Bronx, which has one of the highest asthma rates in the country. Environmental studies show up to a third of the children in this section of Hunts Point have asthma. NYU's Dr. George Thurston is studying why the rate is so high.
What we're focusing in on which are the worst particles for kids with asthma.
As part of a yet unreleased study, doctors put air monitors in the backpacks of fifth graders at MS 302, PS 152, and PS 154, all in the Bronx. The kids carried these backpacks everywhere they went for a month. When researchers analyzed the data from the backpacks, they discovered a direct correlation between high traffic days and asthma attacks, and even narrowed the dangerous particle down to diesel exhaust.
The worsening of the lung function was especially related to the particles that are associated with traffic. The soot, the elemental carbon that comes out of diesel trucks and buses and vehicles that are passing right by the school.
Typically, asthma symptoms get better as the day progresses. But here researchers found something different. On high traffic days, wheezing and coughing persisted throughout the day. In fact, symptoms jumped as much as 10%. But unlike most environmental problems, Dr. Thurston says there are practical solutions the Department of Education can do to curb pollution inside schools.
You can have fairly inexpensive HEPA filter systems in the classrooms that can clean the particles out of the air and give them a safe environment.
The AC units in every classroom can curb pollution, and so can switching school buses from diesel to alternative fuel. Fifth grade teacher Joanne Marine says sometimes she's forced to open her windows just so air can circulate, and she admits she can feel a difference.
Sometimes I'm just like, okay, you have to take an extra few breaths, because you feel it where it's a little thicker than usual because of all the smoke, with the highway being right next to the school.
The education department did not want to talk on camera, but on the phone, a spokesman told us the agency is not aware of any studies that prove air filters can actually help school pollution. They also pointed out more than a quarter of classrooms have air conditioners, and they're trying to convert more school buses to alternative fuel. Dr. David Marks, CBS 2 News.